This podcast contains strong language and adult themes from the outset. I am so proud of you. I cannot contain.
I'm not proud of me.
Pride that you took on the chat. I thought she's not going to do it.
Honestly,
How was it? Talk us through the experience.
it was utter dog shit.
And you saw three people.
Three fucking people. Honestly, I literally walked into the store,
That
right?
cracked me
And
up.
as soon as I walked in, my pal Nicola Riley was stood right by the entrance paying for her goods.
Right.
And I really was trying to avoid her, but she caught my eye. I
Yeah.
then thought, I can't pretend I haven't seen her, so I'm going to have to say hello. I said, oh, hi, Nick. And then I literally just pointed to myself. And she burst out loud. She went, oh my gosh, you're doing it. I was like, yes, thanks very much, Nick. And then she proceeded to tell the cashier.
Amazing.
She's in her pajamas. That's what she said to him.
Amazing.
I went, yeah, thanks a lot. He went, to be honest, I've seen worse. So I was like, okay, fine.
Right.
He's obviously sees some sights in there, which you know, I can kind of get, to be honest.
Yeah.
And then, so anyway, said goodbye to Nick, hurriedly went to get my bottle of Tropicana, stood in the queue. And then on the way out, I saw a young lad that I've known for a long time, Jack. And again, trying to sort of pretend I couldn't see Jack, but then he started waving at me. Ange! I'm like, oh shit, he's seen me. I can't avoid this now. So I saw Jack, and Jack was with one of his mates who I kind of have bumped into him here and there and said hello, but I don't really know him. But he obviously knows me.
Yeah.
And they proceeded to say, have you been out on the rounds last night, Ange, which is why you're now up here in your pajamas?
Amazing. That is
I went,
amazing.
no, I'm not, Jack. And I just literally said, Jack, I can't talk to you now. This is too bad. I've got to get in my car. And I swiftly left. I don't know how you can do that in a full-blown superstore.
I don't care. I just don't care.
I felt like I was being looked at by everybody.
No.
Like, holy shit, she's in her pajamas. Why is she in here in her pajamas? What is wrong with that woman? Why is she not bothered to get dressed? That is how I felt. And I was literally, I don't know, like 5 minutes maximum in and out. Obviously seeing three people that I knew.
If I see people, I don't care. I'm just like, how do you feel about a jogger?
Yeah, jogger, I'm fine. I said to you, I'm okay with a jogger.
What's the difference then?
Because the pajamas are like shitting tartan shit. There's no way of disguising it's a pajama. If I had a pajama that looked like a jogger, fine, I can get away with that.
Right.
But it's pajamas that are very obviously pajamas.
Right.
That's what I can't deal with.
Okay.
And also, I did feel like a bit of a, I don't know, I just felt like dirty.
Because you were in your pajamas.
Yes, I
yeah,
did.
but you're the type of person that doesn't ever really go out without makeup on.
Oh no, I do. I'm not that, fussed about that.
But I think what's interesting between me and you, just to go off on a tiny tangent here, is that I am probably more into makeup, but you wear it solidly every day.
Not if I'm just at home.
What if you have a Teams call or something to do with work where you've got to have your cameras on?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't go on looking like a piece of shit.
See, I would.
Yeah, see that, yeah. I mean,
but
I
isn't
think
that
in general,
interesting?
You're happy about looking like a piece of shit.
No, I'm not happy about it.
Yes,
I
you
just don't
are.
really care.
You're happy about it.
I
You
don't.
You're literally like, I don't care. I'm going on a Teams call. I look like a piece of shit, but I'm okay with it.
Yeah, because as long
Whereas
as
I'm like, no, I have to be presentable.
Right, interesting.
Mm.
But who's got the bigger makeup collection? Definitely me.
Yeah. Oh, exactly.
Who spends longer doing their makeup? Definitely me.
Yeah. But you have more product and shit. I mean, I was actually planning to do my get ready with me today.
Right.
But my day ended up changing because of
It's
shits
okay.
and
I'm not
giggles
gonna
and shit.
give you a hard time, even though you bollocked me about the polls. I'm not gonna give you a hard time.
Well, it's slightly
Angie.
different. I mean, shoving a pole up takes all of like 2 minutes.
I'll shove a pole up you in a minute if you carry on. Right up your ass.
So, but you know, when I do my second challenge,
Yes, you'll get ready with me.
I mean, it's going to take all of 5 minutes.
Not even that.
I don't wear a lot of makeup. I don't wear a lot of shits.
Yeah, but I want you to have the camera on and be like, "This is what I do. I put a bit on here. Do this. Da 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 da. Do that. Do that. Do the other. Do this. Do that." I want you to talk us through it.
Actually, as well, the amount of people. I mean, unless you had like a massive influx of people going, "Yes, I wear my pajamas," majority of people were with me on that.
Oh, listen, should I give you the poll feedback?
Poll feedbacks.
Should I go poll massive?
Go poll-tastic.
Because you are absolutely right. The amount of flack that I got, holy shit!
Rightly so. I was pleased with our listeners.
Flack or what?
Yeah, good. I'm pleased about that. Well done, listeners.
Here is the polls. Is it okay to go to the supermarket in your pajama bottoms? 70 people said yes. 346 people said no way.
Thank you, 346 of you.
So 83% said no way,
yes,
17% said absolutely
Hallelujah.
Yes.
Hallelujah, praise the Lord.
The problem is.
It's not right, Pats. It's just not right. I just cannot get my head around it. I felt awful doing it, and I will never, ever do that again, ever in my whole life.
We had a lot of he's a 10 butt.
We did. Yes,
we got one on email from Donna.
Okay, yeah.
And it said, he's a 10 butt, he's a CrossFit dickhead.
A CrossFit dickhead?
Yeah, he loves the CrossFit, loves the gym, all that shit. Like, look, don't get me wrong. I'm all up for people if they want to stay healthy and toned. Yeah, but you don't need to tell me, Graham, that you go on the CrossFit for this amount of time and you do this amount of miles and you go up to this incline and you know, to be honest, you're a 10, but you're a CrossFit dickhead.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, we had absolutely loads.
I like Anna Chapman's.
He's a 10, but he goes to the shops in his PJs.
Yeah,
absolute prick.
Yeah. Vicky said he's a 10, but he starts sentences with the thing you've got to realise is
Vicky Snedders. Yeah. And Sammy Golden, she says he's a 10, but he speaks about himself in the third person.
Right. Anyone that's doing that isn't like 5. Anyone that's going, Graham last week was me, Graham went to see. It's like, Graham, just say I.
Yeah, you don't have to say that. You have to have like an out of body explanation here.
No.
You're quite fixated with Graham.
Yeah, it's just the only name that stayed in my head, to be honest.
Right, okay, Graham.
What about Lindsay's? Lindsay says he's a 10, but he sucks his thumb when he's tired.
Oh my gosh. If I came across a man that did that, he would automatically become 0.
Yeah.
There's not even a 1, 2, or 3. It's a 0. It's a flat, get out. You are not welcome here.
Yeah.
Simon. I'm going to call him Simon.
Simon, yeah.
And then we had, Nat Lewis sent us shit tons, all of which were brilliant.
Yeah.
I've just selected a few.
Yeah.
So Nat says he's a 10, but he keeps his socks on during sex.
That makes you
weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a 10, but he watches Glee.
I don't mind that.
No,
that would keep him at a 10 for me.
No,
if we could sit down and chat about Glee and all the characters and
let's
High School Musical
I'd give him a 3.
Okay,
he'd go from a 10 to a 3.
Yeah.
He's a 10, but he struggles to park a car.
Well, she'd hate me.
Because you can park cars.
I'm not great at it, Angie.
Are you not?
No.
Oh, I thought you'd be a whiz at that shit.
Eh? I'm not coordinated at all.
Yeah, but you've got all your sensors and cameras and shit. That's why I have to have for you.
That's why I have to have it.
Yeah, but surely that helps you park the car.
Because I'm so shit. No, I sometimes can struggle even with sensors and a reversing camera.
Oh my gosh. I have no cameras and I have one sensor at the back. That's my lot, mate. And I am bossing the parking of car shits.
Yeah, I mean, it's not... Yeah, I'm pretty bad.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm pretty bad.
Let's move on.
I'm pretty bad.
He's a 10, but he rides an electric scooter.
I quite like that. I'm not with Nat on that one.
What?
I think that's quite cool. Yeah, I quite like the old electric scooter vibes. Good for the environment, good for his health.
Is he like 16?
No,
exactly,
because
Patty.
I'm nearly 41.
Exactly, so he should not be jeffing around on an electric scooter.
Wow.
Yeah, have a car and learn how to park it.
Maybe that's why he has the electric scooter, because he can't park his car.
This was a good one. He's a 10, but he wears a beaded necklace. Now, this has become a big thing, hasn't it?
Oh, hasn't it? That's Harry Styles that's done that.
And
I mean, all the lads in Love Island this year, they've had the old pearls beads on.
They're all wearing the pearl necklace.
The pearl beads
is also something, it's what is it? A euphemism?
Yeah, I mean, it's got another connotation, isn't it?
Yeah, connotations.
Connotations.
And then the last one that Nat says was, he's a 10, but he vapes.
I don't mind that.
No. Do you know what? I have a big problem with vapes.
I know you do. They get on your tits.
Everybody's vaping.
Yeah, the influx of vapes.
I just don't get it.
Do you not?
You're sucking on a bit of plastic to get some sort of menthol fruity aroma. What?
Well, obviously it gives you the sensory feel and the hit of smoking because it's still got nicotine in it, but no tar.
Yeah. But, I mean, that, as far as I'm concerned, vaping could go in shitting tits.
Well, I saw something on Very, Very British Problems, which I thought was really funny.
Yes.
It says, so the top bit says, how to behave on a flight. Number 1, sit down. Number 2, leave the plane on arrival. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Then it says how most people behave on a flight. Number 1, standing and rummaging around a bag for 12 hours. Constant stretching like you're in a gym. Many toilet trips in bare feet. Crushing your rucksack with gigantic hand luggage. That is a constant stretching like you're in the gym. Why on a plane is it like, everyone's like giving it massive stretches?
Do you think it's because you're hammed in, though? You're hemmed in, aren't you? Hemmed in, whatever it is. Whatever the hemming or hamming it is. You know, if you're in the cattle class, which, basically that's where majority of people are, including us Pats. We don't get to fly luxury ships.
No.
So you're very hemmed in, you're very squashed in.
Do you know what pisses me off on flights?
What?
So you're on the aisle seat and there's somebody on the middle seat and you give them as much time as they need to get everything out they need before the flight. And you get sat down and then they go, oh, excuse me, I just forgot to get my mints out. Okay, yep. You wait, they rummage in 12 million bags. Found them. Great, sit down. Oh, just before takeoff, I forgot to get my pen for my crossword. Okay, yep, no problem. No problem. And then you sit down, the captain says you've got to do your seatbelts. And you get halfway down the runway and the person next to you goes, when the seatbelt sign goes off, I just need to get my headphones for my iPad. Okay, have you got your iPad? Have you got your pen for your crossword? Have you got your mints? Have you got your condoms?
Have you got everything? Lucky? Are you set? Are you set now?
Set to go? Because look, I am not going to spend this 15-hour flight, Marjorie.
Up and down.
Getting up and down.
Up and down. Getting up to get down.
No, I am not up and downing.
No, I am not doing that anymore.
You can forget it.
Forget it!
But yeah, I thought that was quite funny, the way that you should behave and the way that most people behave.
That is very true. Yeah.
So, Ange, tell me, what has been getting on your shitting tits?
Right. So this kind of came about from a conversation with my mate Tomo.
Right.
So I can kind of, partly give this to Tomo.
Sure.
But it got me thinking, and the thing that's getting on my shitting tits are all the different ways you can pay to park. So before, like, I like it. I like the fact that, you know, you can pay contactless,
Right.
or you can pay with coins, right?
Yeah.
But all the different apps now, and you go to a different car park.
I see. Yeah. So
and
you've
it's
got your
got a different
Ringo,
app.
you've got your Apcoa Connect.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. I did a little Google of the amount of parking apps there are now.
Right.
Right. So you've got your Ringo, which is obviously quite a popular.
Yes.
Ringo. You've got pay by phone parking. You've got
Yep.
just parking. You've got your parking space. You've got Saba parking. You've got Abbey parking. You've got Apcoa Connect, another classic. You've got a Connect cashless parking. You've got a My Permit. You've got a parking ops. You've got a Parkopedia parking. You've got a Glide parking. You've got a Park Pass NCP Blue Badge park. Breathe, Ange. Right. Now, why have we got...
No way!
Why?
Fact that when you got to Apcoa Connect, you went another classic. That was so Partridge. You've got your Ringo classic, Apcoa Collect, another classic.
It's just you go into a park. I keep saying park.
Oh God, Ange.
Right. You go into a car park and you just don't know what you're gonna get. Right.
You are livid about
Yes,
this.
I am. Long gone are the days you go, have I got 70p in my purse or have I got my card? No. Have I got every jeffing app under the sun in case that's the car park I'm in? Right? You can also do now, round my way, you can do a check-in. Have you seen that? A check-in?
What?
Yes. You can check in and check out.
What do you mean?
Right. So you go to the car. So say you think, I don't know how long I'm gonna be. I could be half an hour. I could be 3 hours. Right?
Yeah.
So basically, again, I like the principle. It's just another fucking thing.
Yeah.
So you can go in, right? And you can go to the machine and you can choose to do a check-in. Right? So you check in with your car reg. That's the other thing that pisses me off. Everyone, you have to put your reg in now.
Oh God, that is annoying.
Yeah.
That is annoying.
I mean, thankfully now I've got my car reg down, but for ages I couldn't remember my car reg. I had to take a photo of my reg.
That's what I did. I had a picture of my reg on my phone.
Just to have it. Yeah. So, but you go in now, right? You can check in. So you go up. You still got to go to the jeffing machine.
Yeah.
Check in. I'm going to check in. Put your reg in. I'm checking in. It's 1409, whatever it is, right?
Right.
You go. You leave. You don't get a ticket or anything.
Right.
When you come back, you have to check out.
You put your time that you're leaving in and they'll charge you for that.
You just go up to the machine. I mean, it's actually quite clever now I'm thinking about it.
Right.
You just go up to the machine.
Yeah.
You put your card that you've paid with back on the machine on the little automated thing, and then it just charges you for the time you've been there.
Oh, that is clever.
No, I like it, but it's just another thing.
Right.
Checking in and checking out.
You know what pisses me off? When you go into like hotels or restaurants or something, you got to put your reg plate in an iPad on the desk. Fuck off.
Well, that's how it actually came about with Tomo.
Right.
Because he was saying how he's getting pissed off that every
pissing
place he has to go into, you've got to put your reg in.
Your name in, your reg in, your email address. You've got to click that you accept the terms and conditions. You've got to go through about 4 pages.
You've got to put your date of birth in.
Oh my God, you've got to put your inside leg measurement in and your mother's maiden name. It's fucking ridiculous.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Everything's
those iPad things annoy me because I don't know. I'm just like, look, I'm here in your restaurant. You've seen me get out my car. I've come in. I'm going into the Harvester. I'm going to sit down over there. That's my car. That car out there, that blue Mercedes, that's mine. If there's any problem with it, just come and find me. I don't want to dick around.
No. I just think it's just gone a bit crazy now.
I think you're right. And I think the list that you gave us is comprehensive.
That is crazy, isn't it?
That is and also when you
crazy.
Get into the car park, right?
Yeah.
And you think, I think I've got this one. And then you're searching through your phone. You're like, oh my God,
I haven't got it.
I've got to
now I've got to download it.
I've not got enough 3G. I can't get signal. I've got to get out my car and wave my phone up in the sky to try and get this to download.
Exactly.
Or you can phone up and then you have to go through a million automated options.
Yes.
Would you like to update your card details? Please enter the register of your car. What time did you arrive? It's like, I just want to put my card details in. I want to put the start time and the end time, and then I want to fuck off.
Exactly, Patty. And I'm pleased that in my rant, you have become on board with me.
Oh God, honestly, you've nailed that because that is shitting tits.
It's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Braced.
Day friend.
Day friend.
Day friend.
Is it someone that you just would never go out with for a night out?
Okay, so a friend you only hang out with during the day because they're too messy to deal with at night, usually due to their partying ways or tendency to somehow always get into trouble, mainly through drink. I have a rule with Edith. I only hang out with her before sunset. She's a strictly day friend. Last night we went out. She released a family of raccoons in the club because they needed to dance too. I'm never doing it again. Right, we've all got those friends, haven't we? Do you know what? I think when I become overtly smashed patty, I become a day friend.
I think you do. Yeah. And I think that's why you generally keep smashed patty to the confines of a home environment.
And also, she doesn't come out very often.
No. So when she comes out, it's like I'm in a safe zone. I'm in a safe place.
But also, I think I know that smashed patty is a bit of a prick. So if I want to keep my friendships and my relationships alive, and I want to have fun things to do in the evening, I don't want to become a day friend. I don't want people to be like, oh God, no, we're going out to a restaurant.
She's a risk.
We're going to a bar. Fucking don't invite Ruth. No way. She's a day friend only.
Yeah, I mean, it must be quite bad when you know you're in the day friend territory.
Yeah.
I've definitely got one.
Have you?
100%. I've got one.
Have you? Yeah. Are you going to name them?
Louise.
Does she know? Does she know that she's a day friend?
I think she does. Yeah,
Does she listen?
I think she does actually.
Right, Louise, welcome. Take a
shout
seat.
out, Louise.
Louise. Tell us about your day friend vibes.
I mean, Louise is just she's great. She's such good fun. But there comes a point with Louise where you know you've got to leave wherever you are.
Right.
You've got to get out.
Do you know what? Lady Cass can be a bit like this.
Yes. Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Lady Cass could be very much could be a day friend.
I don't think I'd ever confine her to a day friend because she is quite a lot of fun, but there's a definite line where you're like, don't cross that line, Cassie. Don't
become that
because
prick.
Then we're gonna have to get you out.
We're gonna have to leave.
We're gonna have to raise the alarm.
Yeah, I mean that's what we have to do with Louise.
Right.
We have to just go, okay, now we're time to reining it in. We're reining it in now.
We're getting her out.
We've had multiple, nights out with Louise where, either she's gone off on her own, she's got lost, we don't know where she is.
Oh God, Louise.
We found her down an alley pissing on the pathway. That's
my God.
This is the
Cassie's
level
not that
of
bad.
Louise.
Cassie's not that bad.
Yeah. But I bloody love her. I love her. I really love Louise.
I think what I might start doing with those friends is go, right, like they put you in a sin bin in rugby. And you're in there for a short period of time.
You need to have a bit of time out.
Right, you're in your day friend now. 2 weeks, day friend only. I'm not doing anything with you past sunset.
Yeah.
For the next 2 weeks, you're on your own. You've brought it on yourself. Fuck you.
Yeah. I'll see you in 2 weeks, Cass.
Yeah, when you're out the sin bin. Or I'll pop round to yours for lunch in about 4 or 5 days' time, and that's it. No booze, nothing else. I'm coming in,
just an egg sandwich.
I'm getting the hell out of here, and I'm going home, and that's it.
I think I've had one time where I
could have been sin binned. You could have been day friend sin binned.
Yes. I mean, I actually just can't remember.
Oh, I remember you talking about that.
My God, it was absolutely awful.
Well, I had to have a firm chat with Cassie. Cassie's just finished in a amateur dramatics.
The Amdrams
of the Addams Family. It was absolutely amazing.
Yeah,
and there was like a rap party at which I went to with her. Yeah. And her brother was in the show as well, so her sister-in-law was there, and me and her sister-in-law were like, right, we've got to have a plan. We're just going to have a jug of water on the table at all times. And I basically was like, Cassie, if this gets to a stage, don't care. I'm calling a cab and I'm dragging you out there.
Did you have to get to that?
No, she was fine. She was actually fine. Right. Cassie cries.
Oh, she gets quite emotional.
Oh my God, she gets so emotional.
Right.
And you just can't rein it in.
Yeah, she's gone.
And you're like, oh my God, you're now talking about things that happened like 14 years ago. When your boyfriend at the time told you that he didn't like your top and it's really affected you, and you're like, okay, yeah, that's really hard. So like, yeah, fucking hell. It's like the whole lid well and truly comes off.
Like,
woo! Here's all the stuff that's...
I don't think I become emotional. I think I just get to the point where I just need to go to bed.
That's what happens with me.
Yeah.
I don't become emotional. I just repeat myself. I just get like a saying in my head, like, peace of the brotherhood.
Yeah, but you could be a lot like that when you're sober.
Oh, yeah, but when I'm drunk, it just like elevates. Yeah. I just become obsessed.
It's next level.
Yeah, it is next. And I think if I drank more than I do, I could be day friended by a lot of people. A lot of people.
I don't think I've ever really been with you when you've been that bad.
No. I don't think you'd want to be. I mean, you've spoken to me on the phone when I've been that bad, and I think I've been day friended then for a number of weeks.
Oh, straight away. You've been day sistered.
Day sistered. I'd love to hear from our listeners about if they've got any day. I'd love to hear their day friend stories. If they feel like they'd be day friended by their mates. So
are you the day friend?
Are you the day friend? Remember, there's loads of ways you can get in touch with us. You can find Ange and I both on Instagram. I'm at Ruth Corden. She's at Ange Corden.
You can find the podcast on social media on Instagram, Facebook and TikTok. Just search Finding the Funny Podcast.
Or you can send us an email, findingthefunnypodcast@gmail.com. Okay, so dickish behaviour.
We did. We had a dickish behaviour in from someone who sounds very posh. Sofia Vincente Thomas.
Yeah.
Sofia Vincente Thomas. She sent in this dickish behaviour. When someone looks at your phone whilst you are texting. Dickish.
I think I do that.
Do you?
I'm really nosy.
You are actually quite nosy.
I like the tea. We've said before, haven't we? I like the tea. I like to know.
You hate if there's a conversation going on that you don't know about, that you're not privy to.
I hate it. I become like a child.
Yeah, you do actually.
Like if somebody doesn't acknowledge me, if I say something and so I keep saying it until somebody goes, yeah, that's right, Ruth, you've got nice shoes on. Well done.
And I think you do it a lot as well if you're, I mean, this is obviously slightly off the texting, but if you cooked something, if you've made something.
Oh my God, I go obsessed with it.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
I'm like Mal.
do you think it's good? Do you think it's
nice?
Yeah. Do you like it? Yeah, I really like it, Pats. It's really nice. No, but what do you think the flavours are coming through? Yes, the flavours are really there, Pats. I can taste the oregano and the thyme and the basil. Okay. I mean, do you think I could have done that any differently or any better? No, actually, no, you can't. You go full mental. On. Yes.
I go mental. Yeah, I think I've got quite a lot of ADHD vibes going on. Like I'm quite, I can be very excitable.
Yeah.
And I sometimes find myself looking over thinking, oh, that, and then go, oh God, Ruth, you shouldn't be doing that. That's a bit rude. Don't be looking at their messages.
Do you? I mean, I think I'm so the other way that if someone's, something that does get on my tits. I've done a lot of tits today. I must be in one of those moods.
You've done all the tits.
But when people are putting the PIN number in for their card.
Oh, and they
put their hand, right? Yeah. Now that I actually want to then go over and actually peer over and say, 5412.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's your PIN number there. I've just seen you do it, even though you're trying to stop me from seeing it, right? So I'm a bit like, if you're doing that shit, I'm going to come and look at it. Deliberately, I want to find out your PIN. I want to see what you're texting.
Yeah.
But if you're just being casually, genuine, open...
If you cash.
Then I'm like, I will avert.
Right.
I will turn away.
Right.
I will actually put my back to you. If I'm sat with you and I can see you on your phone, I will bang round. I'm not looking at you. I don't want to see what you're writing. It's yours. It's private. It's personal.
I quite like a little side eye if somebody's texting. I do quite like a little. Oh,
what, you just have a little look over and see what you
just
see?
A little side eye and then think, oh, Ruth, that's a bit rude. You shouldn't be doing that.
She shouldn't be texting him. What's she texting him for?
She should not be talking to Graham anymore. He's a 10, but he's a CrossFit wanker. What's she doing talking to Graham? Bloody hell!
But he has got a great body.
But she said that was over with him weeks ago. The liar.
Well, it's not anymore, is it, Trisha? Lying cow.
But yeah, I do see that is a dickish behaviour.
It
I
is.
just am nosy.
Yeah. It's just not right, Pat. You need to deal with that. That's not okay. As I said, if someone's being particularly reclusive?
No.
Secretive.
Yeah.
Reclusive.
That's if they were a recluse, they wouldn't be texting anyone or going anywhere. They'd be firmly day-friended because they're a recluse.
Sometimes I like to try and use big words, and then I find that that's not the right word to be using. No,
right.
Sorry about that.
Not right.
If someone is being particularly secretive, then I'm all up in your grill. But if you're being cool and cash, it's fine. You carry on, mate. I don't need to see. I don't need to see what you're talking to. I don't need to see you texting.
Would you ever
I don't have anything to do with that?
Would you ever have a little glance at like Ellen's texts?
No. No. I mean, that took me a while to be sure about that, but no.
Have you ever done that?
No. No.
Okay.
I think I probably did it a little bit with Joel at a particular point in his life.
Right.
Where I felt like I needed to be a little bit more
on it,
aware of what was potentially going on.
Sure.
Yes. But no, and actually now I wouldn't do that at all.
Well, no, he's 20 now. I mean, he's an adult, isn't he?
He is, yeah. Yeah, he's
a
man-child.
He's a man-child.
But no, yeah, it is. I think it is a very dickish thing to do, and I think if you do it, you need to sort it out quick, sharp.
Yeah. No, I hear you. I take it fully on board. I think I'm happy to put. And this is the thing, guys. You know, if you're new around here, we will talk a lot about dickish behaviour. But Ange and I are not afraid to put ourselves in that category.
Yeah. Oh, for sure, mate. I mean, I can be an absolute prick a lot.
Same.
Yeah. And I'm happy to be in the DBs.
You've just got to own it.
You have. You got to go. Okay, hands up. Yes.
Yeah. This is something I need to work on.
And I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it for myself. I'm going to do it for everyone around me.
Yeah. Just like Ange won't go to the supermarket in her pyjamas. That's dickish.
No. Dickish behaviour. I will not be partaking in that ever again.
Well, this has felt like a very funny episode this week. I hope it translates to that.
Yeah, same.
Remember, there's loads of ways you can get in touch with Ange and I. You can find us both on Instagram. I'm at Ruth Corden. She's at Ange Corden.
And you can find the podcast on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Just search Finding the Funny Podcast.
Or you can send us an email, findingthefunnypodcast@gmail.com. We hope you have a fabulous week ahead of you. And Ange and I will be back next week helping you to find more of the funny.